and welcome back to Car Salvage 101. Welcome back to this grey 2013 Sport that I'm working on. We are going to be doing a proxy alignment on the replacement Speedo today, changing the mileage back to what it should be, because when you get replacement Speedos the mileage is all over the place, so we need to correct that, and then we need to just do some touches up on the bodywork. So let's get on with it. Oh yeah, and if you're watching this right now, hit the like button straight away, just down there, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. So yeah, let's get on with it. So when you put in your replacement Speedo, you get the flashing mileage, and you can still function. The car still functions, and no issues whatsoever, but you've just got to basically pair the Speedo up with the actual car. So there's plenty of videos on it. Paul from Love 500 does it, and I've done it a number of times before. Multi ECU scan, plugged into the OBD port down here, and then it's a couple of clicks of a button. So let's try and find my mouse cursor. There it is. So let's it just basically means, I think, because this Speedo is from an R-bath, because there was something in the menu which indicated it was from an R-bath. So all it does is it takes the data from the ECU to tell it sort of it's a 500, not a R-bath, and then it just changes the settings within the Speedo. So hopefully there's not going to be any issues, and it's literally just a case of just sorting it out, which hopefully won't take too long. So that's not good. That's not good at all. So we've got a telematic node error. Okay, I will come back to you because I don't want to bore you with that. So let's go and have a look at some errors and see what we've got. So U1723 convergence node is the Bluetooth module, which, if you followed Town for a while, and if you know a bit about 500s, are a continuous issue and a problem, in the sense that they fail, and it's just an absolute dog's meal. It's absolutely pain in the arse to sort out. But anyway, so it's saying it basically can't communicate with the module. Now, previously, what has happened is, when I've got the car, the mileage wasn't flashing. So as far as I'm aware, the Bluetooth module is absolutely fine. So I've disconnected the battery. I'll leave that for 10 minutes. I'll reconnect the battery, and then that should hopefully just clear out the issue, because it will reconnect with the module. And as I say, a battery reconnect normally tends to solve it. So I've disconnected that. We'll wait a few more minutes, and then we'll reconnect it, and then we'll try it all over again. Okay, so we're going to try it again. Turn on the ignition. Click connect. The first sign that there potentially could be an issue is going to come up shortly, where it says it's failed, but that could be because we've got the error still stored on there. So let's just see whether or not this does it first. I think the airbag, we got up to the airbag, didn't we, and it was successful. I think it's this next one that's the always the problem one. Ah, right, it's still doing it. That's annoying. Please tell me I haven't got to replace the Bluetooth module. I am going to be so... really didn't want to do that. It was weird as well because I'm pretty sure the mileage wasn't flashing. There were no issues when I bought the car. And then just replacing the Speedo. Although that's cleared the fault. So that's weird. Because that wouldn't clear last time. But it's back again. But it does say present. So let's just try that. Should we try that again? Bluetooth modules, bane of my life. Oh no, oh good. Now you don't want to communicate with it, so that's weird. How peculiar. Right. This is not going very well, is it? Might have to just do some stuff behind the scenes. And get back to you. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to change the mileage whilst I work on the Bluetooth module. So we put the connection on. Again, I've done videos on this before. Select the car. I've already checked what the mileage is. Looking at the ECU. So we know that it's that. Change that, and there we go. It's changed on the display there. So just there's that annoying seatbelt sound, but that's all sorted now on that. Then we'll go back to the Bluetooth module and get that sorted. So as you can see, the laptop is away because the Bluetooth module has had it. I did say in the previous little section that there wasn't an issue, but of course when I bought the car there was no center display, so I didn't know. I thought the mileage, stupid me, thought the mileage was fine, but of course you couldn't even read the mileage. So I think that Bluetooth module went ages ago. So I need to get that out from the back there. And Paul at Love 500 will repair that for me. And I've got a spare one, which he's already done. So that's quite handy. So I can just unplug and put in, and then we can connect it all back up. And YouTube, if you're you should already probably know him, but Love 500 on YouTube does a service. You can get your Bluetooth modules fixed, and yeah, offers a very good service. So I'll go and get that out. Not sure when I'll do that. I might do that in a few days' time, but yeah, I'll get that out, and then hopefully it'll be all pretty much good to go. A few days on, the sun is out, so that's good. We are going to do the Bluetooth module today, and yeah, it's an absolute ball ache. This morning went to try and start the car and the battery was dead, so it goes to show that this Bluetooth module completely and utterly drains your battery overnight. So just make you aware, it will drain your battery. They call it a parasitic drain. So yeah, we are in the process of taking out the whole of the back seats to get to this panel here. I think I've done about 2 or 3 videos on it already. To get to this panel here, removing seat belt, these either side here, so that takes out the back seats. Then you need to do various screws to get this panel out, and then yeah, we're going to get to that and replace it. Also gives me the opportunity to clean the car up better. As you can see, it's all dirty still around here. So yeah, we'll crack on and get on with that. Hopefully that will be quite a quick job. Okay, got to remove and take apart. Down here you got various screws, got to take there, and then one up here, and then that just all pops out like so. And then this is your biggest problem here, which could either shear, so you've got to be quite careful with that one. And then that will then come away to reveal your module in there. And there we have it, she's out. Got to drill out the rivets that hold this in. So again, it's not screwed in, it's riveted in. So, and then you've got to rivet it back in again, but otherwise yeah, that is out. So then we need to remove it from the plate and then get that sent off to Paul at Love 500, who will do a job of repairing that for me, and we'll put in the replacement that I have, because I always keep a stock of these, because yeah, you don't want to be driving around with a car full of crap for weeks whilst you wait for it to come back. Although Paul is very quick with these, but yeah, always have at least a couple to hand. So yeah, let's get this off the plate. Okay, I'm going to test it before we put it all back together. Sorry for the glare. This won't connect because I've had this issue before for some reason. We might have to go through another proxy alignment. Let's have a look. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Go to adjustments, proxy alignment, execute. Probably can't really see that very well, can you? Let's put it, I'll tell you what, let's put it down here. That's a bit better, isn't it? Okay. Airbag, right, so it's the next one after this one. Right, that looks like it's doing it. Two of those left. Bear with me. Right, I think that's it. Turn off LBC there. So as you can see, we hit the phone button and it now displays. So yes, so we're all good, and mileage just stopped flashing, so we can put it all back together. The panelling is back in, screwed in, bolted in all the various places. So that is good, and then just need to bolt the seats into here, and again it's just utilising basically any sort of nook and cranny that I've not been able to clean to try and yeah, make the most of not having a smelly car. So just going to continue with the cleaning whilst we've got the space, because I'm still finding straw all over the place. But otherwise, yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. Got the battery on charge still, just to be on the, well, just because it's been drained, although realistically that's going to take overnight. But and then still need to give this all a good clean, although I did clean most of it. Just now needs like brightening up to make that all look a lot nicer. I did have what I thought was the paint, because I've obviously used or had a colour therapy in this colour, but unfortunately to do this I've not got any. I've used it all up, so I need to order some, unfortunately. In the meantime, these here that look really bad just need buffering up with the polisher, just to see how we get on with those. That is a small little one there, and yeah, we're pretty much going to be good to go with this one. So let's just get the seats back in. Again, been able to like clean the sides of them and clean parts underneath of the top here, because couldn't really get to those unless I took them out. So that's all been cleaned. So yeah, I actually generally, it's one of my favourite cars out of all the 500s. Do like the Sport, do like the wheels. Could mistake it a bit for an Abarth if you didn't quite know your cars, because it does look a lot sporty, and of course the colour, I love that colour as well. And of course they don't make it anymore. Fiat decided that grey was not the colour for them. It's not in sticking in with tradition of Fiat, so you can't get a grey 500 anymore. So anyway, right, more work to do, because I've got to at 4:30 go and get this chip done. Hopefully I can make that look a lot better. So unfortunately insurance don't cover that, so I've got to pay the extra, but there we go. So let's get these seats back in. I'm also going to be sorting out these marks, and there's one up here, although you can't see it because I've just put the water on it. I'm going to 1500 grit that, cut that back a bit. I'm going to see if we can do that without the need for paint. I think that one may need paint, but we're going to try on this one. There's a scratch there, so we'll get rid of that. So yeah, we'll do that one first. I've also got that line there, so try and 1500 grit that line out. See if we can get rid of that. So we have got rid of the scratch there. That is long gone, which is good. Up here you've got these, which indicates that we're not going to be able to get rid of. We've got a lot of the scratch gone, but this tier is going to just need ever so slight touching up, unfortunately. And then finally this one, which kind of knew was going to be the case, got rid of a lot of it, but yeah, that's gone through, unfortunately. So again, that's just going to need a topping up of paint there as well. So yeah, I think we're still slightly off, obviously, being sold because we don't have any paint, so I'm gonna have to order some of that. So I need to paint that and then get it cleaned, which is a little bit of a shame, but anyway. So I think that is going to bring the end of the video. We've done today, we've done Bluetooth module, and we've done some paint, well, correcting of some paint as well. So I probably keep saying that every video, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. Fortunately, we can't really do anything more until the paint arrives. So yeah, a relatively, I think, short video. And then we'll get it sold. I think you guys are sort of saying it's around the 3,500 mark, which it probably is. 69,000 miles on the clock. Yeah, had a few people interested, which have been sort of sent my way. One's pulled out because it's too much to insure, which I kind of see it. You know, it is a sport, and I kind of think that with the sport you are looking at a premium for insurance compared to like a lounge or pop, just because of the nature it says it's a sport. And then another one sort of said that they're interested. Haven't heard from in a couple of days now, but we'll see. It's not up for sale yet, but yeah. So thank you all again for watching, and thank you for subscribing if you already haven't, and also just click on that little thumbs up button even if you're through to the end of this video, just so just helps with all the channel and everything. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all again next week. Till next time, see you all later.